Hey everyone, welcome in. This video is about the Pantheon and is part of my Italy series. It's me, the Travel Bee. You can subscribe on YouTube to my channel. And so I'm starting off here in Rome, which was the first place I went in Italy, and the Pantheon is in central Rome. It is a Roman temple that is well preserved and an ancient structure originally dedicated to all Roman gods. And it means a collection or set of gods. So this is the temple from the outside. It was a nice afternoon when we arrived. It was beautiful columns just all around the outside. And we actually did a tour, a walk around the side of the building. You can see how round it is, which you'll really be able to tell when you're inside. But it has this amazing gate and sort of doors at the front that let you in. And then, of course, the rounded area, which is the majority of the temple, is this round circular area. There's also a really interesting statue in the middle of it's a plaza there, and here it is going inside. So the most prominent feature is obviously this roof, very special domed roof, been there for a long time, and lets a beautiful amount of light in from the center. It was pretty crowded in there. This is obviously a hot spot for tourism as a destination, so you have a lot of people walking through, but there's enough time to get to each of the sort of edges where you can look at the information about the Pantheon and about the various deities or gods that are talked about there. So this was a pretty special place in Rome, and yeah, I just walking through it was pretty inspiring and just amazing to see what was there. Really enjoyed that. I think the roof was probably, my favorite spot to look up to, just because it is such a unique architectural feature. And then as you go through all of the different spots, you can see the roof from every angle and all the detail that's put into it. But then as you go along each of the corners, you see some pretty incredible sculptures, pretty incredible story descriptions about different gods, and little altars that are in each of the sections. So it's just a really reflecting place to be walking through. And we were there for, I would say a good 25 to 40 minutes walking through and looking at all the different scenes. And you can't walk directly through the middle. As you can see, it's cordoned off and you have to walk around. But these incredible doors as we're walking out were just so amazing. And that's sort of the top as you're walking back out. And yeah, the doors are pretty impressive. You really feel like you're coming into something momentous and amazing as you walk toward the Pantheon. So as it got later in the night, it's lit up, which is really beautiful. This is a lovely shot, and then that's me standing there. There's always a crowd in the plaza, and a lot to do, and you can just see the beauty of it as the sun goes down. And so we decided to stay actually in the area to have supper right there. It was one of our favorite meals in all of Rome. My friend and I were on this trip together, and we were able to have these glasses of wine and this beautiful pizza with burrata cheese on it right in front of the Pantheon, and these delicious pastas. So that was really an incredible trip, and it was one of the highlights in Rome for sure. Don't miss it. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. May you see the world and love it.